for someone to come to my DM to ask me, like, you're talking about money at this point, like, can you give me more clarification? You needed to see the way I jumped for joy, like, answering this girl. But she herself was so excited that I answered her. I don't know if she was thinking that I'm a celebrity or anything, but being that I've never thought of myself as being like a celebrity, I just want to share what is working for me in hopes that someone else will find value for it. I was so happy to answer. I never thought of the reason why I was doing YouTube until a friend asked me, like, why are you doing YouTube? Maybe she felt like I had no reason to do YouTube, but I was quick to answer to build influence instead of, to make money, to, have more followers. My answer was to build influence, and I was very genuine about my answer. But while it might seem far-fetched for someone who has less than 500 subscribers to say that her goal on the platform is to build influence, and after struggling so many years being on this platform, changing so many times, niches, channels, accounts, and still struggling to get views, my answer was very genuine. But to make you understand how genuine my answer was, I want to share with you my journey to using YouTube to build influence and how YouTube has changed my life with less than 500 subscribers. So on the 11th of August 2023, I decided to open this channel you are currently watching this video on. And this is my second channel. After struggling on the last channel to get views, changing from one niche to another, changing, like being a jack of all trades, it was very easy for me to, like, be interested in so many things and not knowing what to concentrate on. I change, content from here every 2 weeks or every 1 month. Maybe I see that this content is not giving me views, I change my content. And that is how I went back and forth with it, like struggling on that channel for almost 6 years. I've been on YouTube since 2014, and this is, 2024. 1 year on this channel, 10 years in total being on YouTube. I've done all I could do to gain, like subscribers, viewers, but I got tired of the rat race and decided on the particular date I just mentioned to open this channel so as to see if I could do anything different, or at least apply the knowledge I've learned from being on the platform for so long on this channel. And because I've always been passionate about sharing my life's experiences, the things that I've done that has helped me to live a productive and a fulfilling life, and knowing that it might help one or two persons out there, I decided to, like, continue my journey on YouTube despite still having low views even on this new channel. But my love for doing what I do or sharing my life's journey surpassed like my limitations of having views. So my journey on YouTube has been a very interesting one. And despite how we all chase the idea of being going viral and being the next big thing, I've been enjoying my journey so far, and I've learned so many things along my way, of which I'll share all of that with you in this video. You might be wondering, like, why am I jumping on this train? Because you might have seen like a very viral type of video. But by the time this video will be coming out, it will be around the time that I turn 1 year being on this channel. So this is how I want to celebrate my my journey on YouTube or on this channel for the past year. And after being on here, I've learned so many things. It has not been an easy journey, but it has been an interesting one, an eye-opening one, and I've learned so many things along my journey, and I want to share them with you. The idea of me making this video now gives me the chance to reflect on how far I've come, how far I'm going to go, like what am I doing, like is this really my goal? Is the idea of wanting to build influence still, like, my dream or what I want to do? So this has been an interesting journey, and I hope you stick around with me. And also in this video, I want to make it clear, like, what this channel is about. So if you're new, or if you see my face here or there, you're very much welcome. I'll be clarifying all of that in this video, so I hope you stick around to the end. Having been on other platforms, like Instagram, and trying my best to grow on there, TikTok, and trying my best to grow on there, YouTube is the platform where I feel like, with longer form content, I get to do so many things that I never thought of, which is the process of creating a video. Right now I'm like my lighting person, my filming person, my mic person. So like there are so many skills I've gotten to learn from being on this platform, at least over the course of 10 years. I've been on this platform for a very long time, but not very serious at the beginning. But then at some point I started creating content on my former channel, which I now had to like abandon because it felt like it was not growing, having done so many things over time, not sticking to like a particular idea then before creating this one. But YouTube has been the only platform where I was able to like share everything I want without limitation of the number of minutes in that video. Like I'm able to like share my personality without having to romanticize it because I might live the type of life that someone out there wants, but because I don't know how to package it, it can seem like daunting, especially for other platforms like Instagram, TikTok, where you have to be living a certain type of lifestyle to like succeed. But YouTube just allows me to be myself without really considering like the aesthetics of it, like just sharing myself as I am. But despite the limitations I've had to face on this channel, but my desire to share my life's journey, the ideas that have helped me to live a very productive life and a fulfilling one at that, is way stronger than the limitations of getting no views on the videos that I made. So I continued being consistent, like in creating content, even when it seemed like I was not getting any better results, like my compared to like my former channel. But recently, I've been feeling like things are getting better. People are beginning to value the videos I'm making. So like I've gone through a different phase, like the phase of learning, the phase of being confident in myself, the phase of being like that perfectionist that I never thought I was. Now I have to have everything like very well set up for me to be happy about it. These are things that I never thought would be me at before I started YouTube, but the platform has really changed my life in so many ways that now I can say I'm more confident in myself, like talking to the camera without anybody listening to me. But then like even when it feels like nobody's listening to me, like it feels like the whole world is listening at the same time. But if there's anything I've learned after being 1 year on this channel and 10 years on the platform, it is the fact that YouTube can change your life too if you consistently do what you love that brings value to your viewers. So why does this goal matter to me? Like the goal of being on YouTube, the goal of building influence. So aside from the fact that I love to capture everything going on in my life, even though I'm not very good at romanticizing it, like I said earlier, one thing I love to do is to share what is working for me and what's not working. So whether it's about money, about productivity, or just life lessons in general, that's why if you go through my channel now, you will notice that I'm not particularly like boxed into a niche. So I just share the experiences I have living life in my 30s and what's working for me that you might want to try out and see if it will work for you. After all, our life's experiences are very different. So I just love to share these things in hopes that someone out there will get value from them. Like I talked about my previous channel, even when I concentrated on so many things at different points, it got me to thinking like, why do I really want to still continue doing this, YouTube, even when it feels like it's not yielding any results, until I had to do something that I feel like I don't want really attached to my reputation. Like if you go through my other channel, you understand what I'm talking about. Being a jack of all trades, I've been interested in so many things at different points. Today I might be interested in skincare, tomorrow I might be interested in like makeup, the next day I'll leave all of that and I'll be interested in tech. So I've been interested in so many things, but on this platform you're expected to like niche down, you're expected to do so many things. But then I could not do that because I have so many things I'm passionate about. So I decided to create this channel where I now share, like my life's experiences, which encompasses, like sharing what's my life's experiences with money, my life's experiences with being productive, trying to live a fulfilling life, making the best decisions in every step of my journey. This is one of the reasons why this is my goal of building influence. I've been very passionate about it because I feel like somebody out there can gain value from me telling you what has worked for me and how maybe you can make the best decisions in your life. I'm very happy about that. I don't have to be like the biggest YouTuber, but for someone to come to my DM to ask me like you're talking about money at this point, like, can you give me more clarification? You needed to see the way I jumped for joy, like, answering this girl. But she herself was so excited that I answered her. I don't know if she was thinking that I'm a celebrity or anything, but being that I've never thought of myself as being like a celebrity, I just want to share what is working for me in hopes that someone else will find value for it. I was so happy to answer. So if you think that, like, me being on this platform can add any value to your life, I would love for you to reach out on Instagram as well. Or you can even chat, in the comments. I'm all up for that. So what finally triggered me to take action on being more serious on this platform? So having attended several seminars where I see women doing great things and the possibility of me joining them, I decided to dream big. Like, I keep talking about building influence. And if I'm to dream big, I have to be able to, like, share my results with the world. And since currently I still feel like I'm not the best speaker in the world because of my imposter syndrome or because of my lack of experience, I decided YouTube was one of the ways that, like, I can start to learn how to be a confident public speaker so I can share my experiences more confidently. Like, now looking at the camera and talking about this, I still feel like, do I really know what I'm saying? Like, am I confident in myself? Like, I feel like a serious imposter doing this. So I now keep questioning, like, am I worthy of continuing what I'm doing? But then when I think of the bigger picture, the idea that I want to build influence, the idea that I want to join, like, the notable women out there, either in my country or in the world. After all, we have the likes of Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, who is doing well internationally. And like, a girl can dream big. Like, why can't I be among those big women that are making waves right now? So it triggered me to make more and more videos, even when it felt like, those videos are not getting the views. And because we are all programmed to change virality, like, to be honest, I'm still hoping that my videos can get to more viewers. But then at this phase I can definitely still say that YouTube has changed my life because it has helped me to grow more in confidence in myself. It has gotten me from point A to point B, even though I've not gotten to point Z. But it is a process, but I'm learning through it. Like, I'm becoming more confident speaking to a camera without anybody listening to me. I'm becoming more confident, like, filming myself. So learning these skills that I never thought about, being like the script writer for my videos, these are so many things that I never thought that I would have to learn. But then when you have the goal of building influence, there are so many things that you have to learn along the way. And the idea of waiting till you're perfect before you start is something that I feel like most people mistake for being, like, the best. So you have to start to even get to the place where you can now say you are more experienced. You need to even put in the work or do the part even when it is hard. Then, over time you get to go to that place where you are now more confident and more experienced in doing that thing, and you get to be much better. Like, now I might feel like an imposter, but I will get to a point where I'm more confident in myself and more, like, I feel more reliable and more confident to answer people's questions whenever it comes. But now, how do I plan to reach this goal of being influential on YouTube? The only thing I can do to achieve this my goal of building influence is to continue to share my experience and the results of making the best decisions, while also learning along the way. Because as good as it sounds, I still worry about the views and the numbers on YouTube, which is sometimes inevitable because if I'm being honest with myself, I worry about them. But seeing that, I now get comments and people asking me on, to make videos on money management, even though I've never said I was an expert in this thing, it makes me fulfilled and hopeful for the future, like, so I'll continue to share what I've learned that works in hopes that it will help someone out there. And to be honest, like I've talked about several times now, I'm a jack of all trades, so I'm interested in so many things. So because I don't want to be boxed into a niche, I just share my experience of what works. So if you are living in your 30s or you're one that is getting close to joining the 30s, you might want to stick around on this channel because all the things I will share are my honest opinions on the things that I've experienced that has worked for me, and the things that I might see out there that is not going to be the best decision for you. I'll also share it with you. So if you feel that is what you're interested in, or you want to go along the journey, you can join the family because I'll be sharing everything that works. And being that I'm a very curious person, I'll learn so many things along the way, and I'll be sharing all of that with you honestly on this platform. So you might be asking, why am I sharing this video with you right now? Yes, even though this video has been a very popular topic, I'm sharing this video because YouTube is something I want to do, and it's something I'll continue to do, even though, like, I become old and it becomes tiring, because we see many YouTubers end up giving up on a platform because they feel burnt out. But when if I can create a schedule for myself that I'll feel happy coming back to the platform and doing what I love, and over time building the influence that I want, then I'll continue to do YouTube, because it has definitely changed my life and the way I view life and the way I experience everything. Even though I've not gotten to a point where I'm now monetized and making money from it, like in the aspect of building confidence, in the aspect of living like a perfectionist, in the aspect of being creative with thinking up ideas of how to position my camera angles here and there. I'm so happy that I've been on this platform and I've learned so many things. Now, when people talk about like content creator in my office, I get to be called, because like over time I've learned so many things that have now gotten me to a place whereby I can be called upon to make a video about a certain situation about it, and all this from just being on this platform and learning every day as I go on. So after experiencing 10 views on a video that took me a whole day to prepare, and 3K views on another video where I just shared like a normal day in my life as a corporate banker living in Lagos, Nigeria, I can say I have seen best of both worlds, because I did not quit after seeing the numbers on a video stuck at 12 views. I guess that's a sign to tell you that I'm in this game for a long haul, to achieve the ultimate goal of building influence. Thank God I did not give up after failing to grow with my old channel. Thank God I did not quit even when I still get low views on this channel, and thank God I did not quit when many other things have happened, because after all the highs and lows I've experienced, like from being on YouTube, I've grown a lot compared to when I started. I've learned how to write a script now, which I did not know I needed a skill for before starting YouTube. I've learned how to set up my camera angles, like lighting, microphone, and I'm getting better at public speaking, which is something I'm very passionate about. Like speaking to a camera at 3 a.m. in the morning without feeling awkward is something that I find very interesting, and I'm building influence and I'm happy about everything. So even with less than 500 subscribers, I'm so happy I started YouTube, because it has definitely changed my life, making me more confident in like what I have to offer to the world, which was not the case before. Just like how YouTube has changed my life, it can change yours too, if that is what you want for yourself. But at the end of the day, I guess the main takeaway from this video is, if you have a dream, don't allow anybody's view of what you are doing to stop you from pushing forward, because people will always want to drag you down to their level. But since the sky is our limit, go you into the world and be great is my new motto. So this is all I want to share with you guys today on how YouTube has changed my life with less than 500 subscribers. So if you have a dream today, charge at it with all you've got, as if nobody can ever stop you, and over time you see yourself start flourishing and you start enjoying the journey. It might seem hard at first, but trust me, I've been there. Over time you get to start enjoying the journey and all you have to offer. So I'll see you guys in my next video. I hope this video has given you an insight into what this channel is about, what I'm about, why I started the channel, and everything you need to know about me. I'll see you guys. Bye.